Welcome to another episode of Inside the Artist with your host, John J. Rupert. Today is August 2nd, 2024, and we are once again taking you into the creative world of author, poet, and artist Emiliano Martin. Mr. Martin, how are you today?
Wonderful, John.
We here at Inside the Artist understand you've just published a new book. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. A new book came out this month. It is a book that displays about 102 photographs of artwork I have been preparing for the last, 14 months, more or less. Could be 13, could be 15. The book which I have with me, it's a jewel in my mind because I pride very much the effort that I have placed in the making of the book. The book has over 100 pages. I believe it is 120.
Oh, wow.
And in the book, I show pictures of my artwork that I have been doing on wood. Every page contains one picture of a particular work, design. I can go on and on and on. I mean, there are 120 pages.
And I see words under the pictures. What are they?
It is a simple description of what the picture is meant to be. Sometimes the picture is some kind of a surreal, or people may wonder, what is he trying to say? So the subtitle is also surreal. It is not a make-believe statement, but some simple explanation that anyone can understand.
Now, you said this is your original artwork. What type of art is it?
It is work I perform on pieces of wood. It is called wood burning or pyrography. The wood burning is more utilized by average people or stupid people like me. In any case, it is the preparation of a painting, a drawing on wood. Pure pyrography usually do not paint over the marks, over the burning on wood. Pure pyrography. And believe me, there are very good pyrographers that have done excellent jobs. I mean, these guys are masters. I do color the engraving I do over the piece of wood. I do color it with vivid colors so that they're appealing to the sight.
Where you bring it to life.
Absolutely. The reddish, the yellow, the blue, the green. These are typical colors that are very attractive and sometimes sensual. And that is what I have been doing. The book came out. It's in a format that I am very happy with. And over 100 pictures are here.
And where is the book located online for us to purchase?
The book is called New Wood Decorations. You can procure it in lulu.com, which is a book agency that provides all kind of books in the internet. If you go to the website lulu.com and you look for New Wood Decorations by Emiliano Martin, you will find my books, and this one is a jewel. I like it.
Now, I understand you have more than one book. How many books have you done already?
On this subject,
Mm-hmm.
wood burning, I have done, this is number 4.
Wow.
This is number 4. As a matter of fact, I have with me some of the books, decorations for most occasions. I also have pyrography and paintings on wood. And I also have another book, New Wood Burning Designs.
Oh, wow.
So, actually, I have published new wood decorations. So I'm talking about close to 500
Wow.
photographs of totally different pieces of art. If you like it or not, it is another story. But they all are pieces of art I am happy with.
Can you share some of your original pyrography with your fans and our viewers out there?
Oh, absolutely. If you allow me to pick up some samples. And these are only 3. As you can see, the shapes of the wood is different from
Oh, wow.
one to the other. This happened to be a nice flower inside a heart. It's got a little string,
Oh, that you can hang.
so you can hang it on the wall. But this is just a sample. I have another piece I like very much.
Wow.
It is also inside a heart shape plate, and it's this has become popular. I actually right now I have 2 demands.
Oh,
or
wow, 2
requests
orders for 'em.
this. 2 people have ordered because they like to see this.
Yeah, the blue background brings it out.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the blue background because one of the individuals who wants a copy, he asked me, "Could you make it green?"
Really?
Really? And I said, I will try.
Is he Irish?
I mean, you're going to pay for it,
Yeah.
but you are going to use it in your house, in your
Yeah.
office, or whatever place you decide. But green background, it's okay. I'll give
Yeah.
it a try. Another example, totally different.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Is a geometrical form. It looks like from the distance, it looks like a soccer
Soccer ball, that's what I was thinking,
but
yeah.
it's not. But it could be. It's
Yeah,
it's different.
yeah.
So these are 3 types of.
Or depending on what country you're in, it could be a football.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is the kind of a thing I have
nice.
been busy.
What gives you the inspiration to create such beautiful woodwork?
I'm not sure if the word inspiration can be utilized in this case. Because, and you know yourself as an artist, as a poet, some writer, you are inspired by something or someone. In the case of wood burning, or even paintings, the inspiration is due to a necessity, a provocation, a suggestion. If somebody says to me, "Can you make one up with the head of a deer?" my reply will be, "I'll give it a try." So I'm not inspired. I've been requested.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case,
Like suggestions.
yeah, in this case, I'm open for suggestions. Some people may say, "Oh, can you do this for?" I'll give it a try. You know, I didn't think about it.
Or the beautiful piece you did for my son as a touring drummer with the drum set.
Well, that's one typical example.
Yeah, that was amazing, yeah.
Somebody asked me to, "Can you come up with this?" I'll give it a try. So there was no inspiration. Now there is a research of ideas on how I'm going to proceed that design, but and even if I am inspired by something or someone, I sit down to work on my design, and in the middle of it, I change my mind. I have to use the eraser and take the lines out because something happens in my brain and I'm forced to
Improvise.
Forget it.
Yeah.
forget it, improvise and come up with something else. That happens very often. I don't have to explain anyone that when we start doing something, we realize that I don't think I want to continue.
Yeah.
So these things happen. So to answer your question, which is a very good question, where is the source of inspiration? There is not necessarily inspiration, but the urge to attend a request or a personal decision to do whatever I please.
Is there a favorite piece in this book that you've created? Or a few favorites you can think of?
Like the children in the family, all the children are your favorites. If I have to pick one up, it's hard to tell, really, because I like them all. As a matter of fact, when I finish the product, I know that I'm happy with it, and I could do it better, but just when the product is ready, it's a good feeling. So to answer your question, no, I do not have one. I have almost 500.
Now, in a counterpoint to that, is there a piece of art that you created that, looking back, whether it's your first book or your current book, you say, what was I thinking?
Sometimes I take a look at the books, or I take a look at the pieces if I still have them with me, and I wonder, why did I do it? Yes, it happens.
Have you ever seen a previous piece of art and then, like you said, you got the urge to change it?
Yes, but this kind of work, you cannot change it.
No, I'm saying as far as like on a new piece of wood.
Yes, that could happen. Like I was trying to say, once you are committed to do the engraving, do the wood burning, you cannot change it.
You're
If you
stuck
make a
with it,
mistake,
yeah.
you have to live with it. And if you have a big mistake, it doesn't look like a nice piece of art.
Would you be so kind to show some more of your original woodwork,
Certainly,
since we're talking about it?
certainly. I have so many pieces.
Oh, that's a nice one I see coming up.
This one
Tell us about that one.
is one of my favorites. Not necessarily the favorite, but
Wow.
this is the emblem, the logo of the army unit I served way back a long time ago. I used to have this in the chest, like every other soldier in the unit, and another similar to this in the beret. It was a very distinctive emblem, which happened to be the Special Forces of Spain.
Now, does that particular blade have a name?
Well, the little knife and the branches do not have a name by itself. I mean, the knife is a knife, the branch is a branch. The emblem itself is recognizable as the emblem of the Special Forces of the Army of Spain.
Do they still use that same emblem today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. It is a very, excuse me, at least over there.
Now, I know you said before you had told us that that is one item that a lot of people have asked you to do for them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Something like this, I think I have done at least 13 pieces.
Wow.
At least. Because it's very popular among the people who serve in this unit, or people who would like to have it just as a souvenir. So I have done a lot of this. I'm not tired of doing it because I enjoy my work,
Yeah.
but I have done it in many, many different forms. I can show you one more of the same type if you don't mind.
I see you have the other piece you were just talking about.
Yes, this is the one that I have done. Like I said, I've done more than a dozen of these for people I know, people who requested to have. But there's a big difference. But basically, it's the same emblem. You see the knife, you see the branches of olive, and you know, a very popular thing.
What's the letter COE 11? That's
This is a company of special forces in Spain. That is what it means. And 11 is the unit I did serve when I was younger.
Oh wow! I didn't know you had two more you're going to show us.
Well, actually, yeah.
Oh wow!
I do have one in a star, smiley face.
Yeah, I like the face.
Yeah, it's different. It can also be hung from the wall or from a branch of a tree or whatever. And this has been very popular. This type of I have several of these. And another one, very typical, is I know some people don't like bullfighting, but a bull is a bull is a bull.
Wow, that is pretty.
And this is a very nice size, a very...
Great background.
Oh yeah, the colors, the red, and it looks like a spotlight is pointing to the bull. It's different, very Spanish.
Yeah, that's nice.
I enjoy doing it, John.
Do you have an original wood art that you've always wanted to create, but you haven't attempted it yet? Is there something out there you want to do?
In my mind, I want to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, that is impossible. By now, since I have near 500 pieces, I think I have done enough.
Wow.
And I have to give a break to my hands because, believe me, there is a lot of pressure using the pen, using the electrical pen, I mean. And there is always room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
I can become much better because, of course, with practice, we become more proficient. But I don't think of any particular item that I wish I could have done or I wish I could do, because I just play by ear, take it easy. I wake up in the morning, and if I'm in the mood to do a piece, I do it. If I'm not, like in the case I did mention earlier, this individual that requested to have the skull of a bull, he wanted a green background. Okay, I should, I'll do it, but it doesn't make me energized enough to get started right away and get it over with. I'm taking my time, and I should have delivered that particular item maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And I personally told this individual, I'm looking for the right piece of wood.
Wood, correct.
Because sometimes I go to the store and they don't have it.
Junk, yeah.
They don't have it. Or the wood they have is deformed.
Or it has a stain on it. Mm-hmm.
Or have stains. And so,
or a cut in it, yeah.
Right. So sometimes it's not easy to find the proper piece of wood.
Now, I'm surprised with all the holidays we have in America, nobody has asked you to do a flag, American flag.
The American flag is easy to do because of the stripes. But when you come to the stars representing each state, the star is not that easy.
Yeah.
And you're talking about 50 stars.
Yeah.
So I could do it, yes. But it's a very laborious. It's a 50
Oh, yeah,
stars.
50 stars, yeah.
Unless I have a machine that I can...
To print out the star, yeah.
And stamp stars all over the place. But to work on something like that, it can be done. And I'm sure it's been done before.
Yeah.
The American flag is a relic, not relic, because we still have it today. Thank God. But it is something that has been on paintings and artwork of any kind of... Yes, I could do it, but it is a very laborious job.
We understand you have created a lot of woodwork for your family and your friends over the years. So which styles do most of your family ask you to recreate?
The flowers are very popular, at least with people in my family. They like the flowers. They also have liked very much a couple of peaceful doves with the wings extended up in the air, with the olive branch in the mouth. That type of artwork they have enjoyed very much, and they are proud, and
And I know you told us before that you have religious friends, so I'm sure they like a lot of religious stuff you've done.
Yes, I have done crosses, which it may sound like a very simple thing, a cross is a cross. Well, I put some art into it, and it's a different cross. I think I have done about at least 11, more than 10, I know that for sure, more than 10 different shape of crosses.
In addition to the Star of David as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have done the Star of David, and I have done a lot of them. In one of my books, I have a bunch of artwork I did about the Liberty Bell.
Oh, wow.
Typical item in Philadelphia. Well, I did one, and I was requested to do another one, and one thing led to another. I think I have done 10 of them.
Huh.
No, my cousin won once, and my wife like this, and next thing I know, it's like I don't want to spend the rest of my life doing Liberty Bells.
Yeah.
But
you'll crack like the bell.
Yeah, right.
On this YouTube channel, we received a lot of wonderful comments about your original wood art. So I'm curious, in addition to what you just mentioned, what are some of the comments you've received personally by family or friends?
So far, everything is been positive, and I'm very pleased. I'm sure that there are people who do not appreciate this kind of art, and I understand perfectly. Not everybody is into it, but in general, I have received nothing but compliments. Very positive feedback.
Mr. Martin, do you have any advice for any young Emiliano Martins out there wanting to start up their own journey into pyrography?
Like everything in life, practice. Get started early. Be very patient. And if you make a mistake, don't worry. If it's a big mistake, throw the piece of wood, get another one, and start all over again. Because especially in the beginning, there are mistakes that are going to be made. And you don't want to be seen as an artist with a bunch of mistakes in your hands. You don't want to. You want to have perfection. You want to be the best you can. So practice, practice, practice. Everything in life is about practice.
Is there something that you would consider like a starter, design for like beginners? The easiest thing to do?
First of all, you have to have the ability to draw. If you cannot draw something on paper, you won't be able to do it on a piece of wood. You don't have to be a Dali, or you don't have to be a Picasso, or be yourself. Try to start with straight lines, horizontals, verticals. Start with simple things, with circles, and that will develop into something else. We are not born with the knowledge to do everything we want to do. We learn gradually. We move through life, and every day is a learning experience. Try to pick up, try to absorb every piece of knowledge available in our hands. Once you have it, practice, practice, and practice. But in this case, remember, you have to know how to draw. If you cannot draw, very difficult to
so
use.
practice on a piece of paper first.
Oh, absolutely.
If you could be so kind, we would like to see a few more of your original wood pieces.
Certainly.
Oh, that's something pretty there.
No, this is the typical Halloween scene,
Oh, wow.
which happens to be one of the most popular. Not this one in particular, because I have a lot of themes
Oh,
about
wow.
Halloween, but this
So
is
you have pumpkins and I
there
guess
happens to be an
apples?
apple,
Green apple, red apple.
pumpkins, red apple, green apple, and then of course the Halloween. The Halloween is an American festivity, very much celebrated. Used to be more or bigger than now, as you know. Halloween lately is not the same as it used
Yes,
to be.
as it used to
but
be.
still, it is the most celebrated, and people go for it. People say, "Oh yeah, this is so." Items like this and other shapes and forms have been the most popular. Not necessarily my best, because this is very simple.
That's a nice piece of wood,
But
too.
this is an excellent piece
Yeah.
of wood. It came with a couple of.
Oh, wow, the
hooks
things you can hang in
to
the
hang on
back,
wall. This is a nice piece. To continue with your suggestion of more pieces, this is also one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
It's got a string to hang from the wall, and it's cute. Kids that have seen it, oh, gonna have
That
one.
is cute, yeah.
Actually, I have done 5 of these.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, this one I have done 5. And if people are in sports, especially in this area in Philadelphia,
Oh, wow, the Eagles.
Eagles are always say, "Oh yeah, I want one. Oh, I like that." And also it comes with a string, and you know, it's a very popular emblem. And to wrap it up with the pieces of wood that appear in my book, this is another,
Oh, dove.
Classic.
Is that an olive branch on them?
yeah, the peaceful dove. And this is one of the ones that some members of my family have received, and they proudly display in their premises. This is a very nice, peaceful object to look at.
Yeah, it's relaxing looking.
It's the dove of peace, and I have a lot of fun doing it. It's very simple to do, and I have also done about 5 or 6 of these already,
Wow.
in different shapes and forms, because this is just a piece of wood
Mhm.
I have chosen for this occasion, but I have this kind of an animal per se, on different shapes of wood and different material, and I like it very much.
Once again, Mr. Martin, I speak for all of our viewers and all of your fans of your original poetry, history, and of course, today, your original pyrography wood art. When I say thank you, sir, for creating something positive, something original, and something fun in this crazy world that we now live in. If you would create something, we will continue to come out and showcase it on our channel here. Our page is JJ Root Promotions. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done already. You can see all our previous interviews with Mr. Martin as well as our upcoming interviews. Once again, Mr. Martin, have a wonderful day, and thank you, sir, so much for letting us into your creative world, my friend.
Thank you, John.